from the background of our project. The COVID-19 pandemic in the Philippines is a part of the worldwide pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019, caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus. The first case in the Philippines was identified on January 30, 2020, and involved a 38-year-old Chinese woman who was confined at San Lazaro Hospital in Metro Manila. On February 1, a posthumous test result from a 44-year-old Chinese man turned out positive for the virus, making the Philippines the first country outside China to record. Because of this, general community quarantine was declared by our president. The COVID-19 pandemic worsened the existing physical, social, and mental health problems that lead to more cases among children and adolescents because of the unique combination of the public health crisis, social isolation, and economic recession. According to our baseline data, last July 2020, only 80% or 847 pupils were enrolled out of 1,054 from the previous year. Some of the reasons of these problems are: parents lost their jobs, pupils have no gadgets, no internet connections, and unavailability of some housemates to guide their children of this new normal way in education. Malnutrition is another factor because it can not only affect the physical state but also the academic performance and behaviors of the children, which as a result leads on underweight, stunted growth, lowered immunity, and mortality. According to our consolidated baseline data, E. Rodriguez Senior Elementary School has 15.72% of wasted and severely wasted pupils. And the feeding programs like milk feeding and the SBFP from our government. We believe that better nutrition, positive outlook, and observing the health protocols provide better resistance against diseases, which would keep them from attending school, thus would indirectly improve the educational achievement. Objectives. The aims of this project is to raise pupils' proper development and prevention to be depressed in times of pandemic, reduce the number of malnourished or undernourished pupils, increase academic performance, educate the parents and their children for proper hygiene and sanitation, health nutrition values, and guide and observe the health protocols at all times. Experiences and researches have shown numerous benefits of feeding programs. We have milk feeding and school-based feeding program funded by our government. With the guidance of our WHO, together with the partnership of the school, parents and children are trained to observe the proper hygiene and sanitation, health nutrition values, different learning activities for mental behaviors. Because of this, they have now the sense of awareness to be ready in facing physical and mental problems. As of now, we have 283 feeding beneficiaries from kinder to grade 6. This SBFP started last February 8th and will end on the last week of April. Mental health trainings will be done to lessen the anxiety, depression, and boredom of children, especially this time that they are not allowed to go out. Programs and activities to boost and showcase their talents and skills like dancing, singing, and playing musical instruments. A great way to teach the proper hygiene, sanitation, nutrition values can provide them better resistance against diseases and keep them from attending school always and increase their academic performance. Vaccination of COVID-19 can help to reduce the spread of this pandemic. In fact, our school was chosen to be the vaccination site in March.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night a light man.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people like you. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and
Oh, señorita, señorita, let me feel it, give me bam, 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 give me bam, bam, bam. Señorita, señorita, wanna see ya, give me bam, 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 give me bam, bam, bam. Give me bam, 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 give me bam, bam, bam. All I want is your love. Can you give it to me? Give it to me all night. All I want is your love. Can you give it to me? Give it to me all night. All I want is your love. Can you give it to me? Give it to me all night. All I want is your love.
The brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams that keep me away. I think of what the world could be. Seeing of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.